As we all take a moment to remember the victims of 9/11, local residents have a place where they can not only remember but also touch a piece of the World Trade Center beam. It's not far from downtown Louisville. WHAS 11's Claudia Coffey went to this public park today. Claudia?
Melissa, it was truly remarkable to see this. The park is at 12th and Main. It's the only place in the city with a piece of the World Trade Center steel, a twisted piece. It's a place for many to find peace, for many to meet today, to reflect about how it was actually brought there, what they saw, and what they will never forget.
Right off 12th and Main, in a small park, sits a piece of 9/11 history.
Some people want to touch it to feel that connection. It maybe brings some closure to some people who aren't able to make the trip to New York.
A twisted piece of World Trade Center steel, the only one in Louisville, given to a Louisville company, Mercer Transportation, that played a special role in carrying the most important load of its life.
We had 25 drivers that volunteered their time and their equipment to go in and haul that steel from Maryland to Hangar 11 at JFK. They did not want any money to do it. Many of them took off early. They polished their trucks. They bought flags.
Shortly after 9/11, Mercer Transportation in the city's West End was asked to take part in a high-security trip. They hauled 25 loads, or 65 tons of World Trade Center steel, from Maryland to JFK. It was a convoy that local drivers will never forget.
Each and every one told us that they would have not missed that opportunity for anything, that meant more to them in their trucking career than anything that they had ever done. One of the drivers dusted the rust off of her trailer and kept it in a jar because it was so precious to her for what she was able to do.
Driver Darwin Bratcher wasn't in that convoy, but was transporting televisions on the Bronx-Queens highway when he watched the second plane fly into the World Trade Tower.
It's a cowardly act of terrorism on American soil, and so many innocent people had to die that day. And it just gives me the jitters.
Like so many today, he can walk into this quiet park, look in amazement at this twisted steel, and remember a moment that we will all never forget.
I've had my parents say that they would never forget different things that happened in history. This is one that really sticks with me, and especially since we've had the involvement with it since then, it will always have a very special place.
We posted a picture of it on Facebook earlier. Lots of calls since then. Yes, to answer many of the questions out there, the park is open to the public during daylight hours. You can again go and see it at 12th and Main. Claudia Coffey, WHAS 11 News.